Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we're in the state of Illinois. We're currently in the city of Chicago. We're going to be doing a driving tour today of a neighborhood called West Garfield in Chicago, Illinois. It's 92 degrees outside right now. We got clear skies. We're in a residential neighborhood right next to the freeway or the highway 290 interstate. We're about 2 minutes away from our desired start destination. We got a Citgo gas station on our right, $5.09 per gallon of regular gasoline. We got a Save-A-Lot in front of us, a gentleman riding by on his bicycle. He had a cigarette in his mouth and a helmet. At least he was wise enough to throw on the helmet. So we're on Congress Parkway, the 500 block of Congress Parkway. We got a female across the street. She's sitting on the corner next to some sort of Tupperware bin, like a plastic Tupperware bin. I don't know if she's selling water. She might be selling water. I passed by someone earlier who had like 6 packs, like 40 packs of water outside. All right, we got cars behind us, guys, so please bear with me. I'm not driving super slow. Look at we got a car passing us right now on my left. That's how fast he wanted to go. Somebody else is about to swerve around us. Let's make this right-hand turn. We're on Carlove Ave, facing Van Buren Street. We're going to continue moving forward up Carlove Ave. We got homes on our left. It looks like we got a little convenience store on our right called the Big Bag Value. Look like a little value store, convenience store. Got a Chevy on my left on the jack. It looked like they're doing some rotor work or some brake work. Check out this intersection right here. Look at the ground. We're at Gladys Ave. You'll see the intersection. There's like a circular piece of concrete in the middle with some grass. Or some dirt, I should say. That looks more like dirt. So West Garfield Park is located on the west side of Chicago. That's where we're at right now. Now, I don't have no specific point of interest. I'm just trying to stay within the West Garfield Park neighborhood. So we're just going to zigzag through the neighborhood. We're passing Jackson. We got Garfield Park Community Worship Center on our left-hand side. We got a large green space on my left. There's some balloons right here on my left. They look like birthday balloons to the tree. 16. Had a number 16. We're at Adams and Carlove Ave. Or Carlove. K-A-R-L-O-V. Tell me how to say that. If you're from Chicago, let us know how to say that. They got large back driveways. Like the alleyway is large enough to fit a car. You could probably fit a truck. Check out that building on my left. Look at the architecture, the style of it. We're on Wilcox and Carlove. For now, I'm going to call it Carlove. So depending on traffic, this is about 25 minutes away from downtown Chicago. We're on Monroe and Carlove. I'm going to continue moving forward. We're approaching Madison Street. You got Chicago Eats on my left-hand side across the street. And Ray Malky Inc. So the total area that West Garfield Park encompasses is 1.28 square miles. The population as of the 2015 United States Census here in West Garfield Park was 17,742 people. The median household. Whoa, that white car just blew right through the red light. I'm glad that we didn't take our green, because we had green before they had red. Whoa. Or probably not even before they had red. A little shortly after, because you can't have green before red. That was crazy. Look at, there was a car right here on my left with an accident. See it? Bumpers hanging off. All right, we're at Washington Boulevard. We're going to take this probably another handful of blocks up. It looks as if we're traveling north, and West Kinsey borders the neighborhood on the north side. On the east side, you got Hamlin Ave, and then on the west side, you got what looks to be possibly Kenton, North Kenton Ave. And on the south side, it's a few blocks, like Fifth Ave, West Taylor, and it looks like a railroad track. All right, let's pass Washington Boulevard. We got the Washington Villa on my left-hand side. I'm traveling about 14 miles an hour right now. I can't go any slower when there's cars behind me, but when there's no cars behind me, I'm going to slow it down for y'all. I think the car's turned off, so I can probably slow it down. What's interesting is you can pull up a life expectancy for the people living in this neighborhood. We're on West End. This is West End Ave, Karlov Ave, and West End. What's interesting is it says the life expectancy of residents living in this neighborhood is 69 years old. Wow. You got a couple homies on my right-hand side under a, what would you call that? Like a canopy? One of those blue canopies. It costs like $50. I think we got ours on sale for like $49 at Walmart. Block the shade. Oh, I think I see, what's that, a Regal, a Buick Regal? We're at Maypole Ave, Karlov Ave and Maypole Ave. May as in the month of May, and pole as in stripper. That was the worst reference ever. Yeah, what's that, a Regal? Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. On my right. Oldsmobile. Ooh, that thing looks clean. It looks clean. Alright, looks like we got a set of train tracks above us. We're on Lake. Karlov and Lake. They got Chicago Anodizing Company on my left. Anodizing is what gives certain metals that metallic color look. It's kind of like a chrome color. So for example, if something's red anodized, it looks like a red chrome. If something's blue anodized, it looks like a blue chrome. Something's green, it looks like a green chrome, like a shiny green, but not necessarily opaque like paint, but like a metallic. No, not even a metallic, because a metallic has flake in it. Like chrome, like the chrome color. Just picture chrome rims in different shades: red, blue, green, purple, pink. You can anodize metal damn near in any color. We're at Carroll Ave. It looks like the next block we're going to run into what appears to be a dead end. We'll probably end up turning. Yeah, this is Kinsey. So Kinsey's the border on the north side. So I'm probably going to make a right. Let's make a right. We can make a right and then we'll go right back down. You got Andy's Deli on my right-hand side. We got a blinking red light, which means stop. You got a couple gentlemen on my right sitting next to their truck. Wow, that life expectancy is pretty interesting, right? Life expectancy. I'm trying to see, but bro in here in the truck is kind of like blocking the view. Alright, so now we're traveling southbound. We got the Mountaintop Missionary Baptist Church on my left-hand side. We got a Nissan Armada in front of us with a taillight out. That's a reason to get pulled over. So there's a significant gap in life expectancy for people who live in these neighborhoods and those who live nearby. Residents of West Garfield Park have a life expectancy of less than 69 years old compared to the average life expectancy of 85 years old in Chicago's Loop. Wow. We're passing Lake Street. You got MJ Food Market on the left. You got a liquor store on my right. I got an Infinity behind me, tailing me, so I got to keep it moving. Passing Maypole. It appears that there might be more action on the cross blocks. These blocks right here that I'm traveling on now, north and south, they appear to be a little bit more fast-paced than I would prefer to go down. So I'm probably going to end up turning on one of these blocks just so I don't have to keep going fast. I'm not really driving fast, but I'm sure the camera makes it seem like it's fast. So is Garfield Park safe? West Garfield Park, the city's most dangerous community area, has experienced a per capita rate of shootings nearly 20 times higher than downtown, according to the Sun-Times analysis of the city data. Let's make this right on West End. West End Ave. I'm trying to actually get through like some neighborhoods. I feel like we're still on the main strip. We got what looks to be like a fire department on my left-hand side. So it's the most dangerous as based on Google. I don't know, maybe a lifelong resident of Chicago will be able to help us out with that, tell us is that accurate or not. The gap is even higher with 6 other police districts that make up much of Northside. Alright, we're at Carlove Ave. West End Ave and Carlove Ave. That's Mason Park on our right. So I was talking to a gentleman who has lived in Chicago his whole life. He was born in the 70s, so he has some age under his belt. And he was explaining to me, roughly, he was giving me an idea of the gang politics. He says that gangs are very prevalent here. And he also mentioned, the way he explained it to me was that he said that the north side of Chicago is nicer. However, there's still rough pockets. That's how he said it. He said there's rough pockets, meaning rough neighborhoods in the north side. Then he said south side, he said it's actually the opposite. Majority of it is rough with nice pockets. And I was talking to him about as far as like gentrification and everything. He says yes, that's taking place here, absolutely. You got Tilton STEM Elementary School on our right. You got one of those little circular things again at the intersection. We're at Keeler and West End. Right now we're traveling west. I'm going to allow this gentleman on the bike to go by. You got the Bethel Christian Church on our left. Yeah, so he was telling me about the basic politics and the history and stuff. He was telling me that back in the day, he used to be in a gang called Huey. I don't know if that sounds familiar to anyone. But yeah, he was telling me about that. So, I took his knowledge gracefully. I was appreciative that he shared some of them stories with me. Lord Jesus save me. That's what it says over here on my left-hand side. All right, let's continue moving forward. Passing Kildare. All right, I got a Jeep behind me. I think I'm going to pull over and allow this Jeep to get by us. They look like they really want to go by. So I'm going to let them go by. They barely stopped at that stop sign. This is a stop sign right here. And they did not stop. They rolled that joint. Alright, let's wait for this car, just in case they want to fly through the stop sign. We just passed Costner, like almost like Costner, like Kevin Costner, but with a T. Costner. So West Garfield Park is one of 77 officially designated Chicago community areas. It's directly west of Garfield Park, which is the actual park. Passing Kenneth Ave. Who remembers, what What's that called? Garfield. Remember the cartoon Garfield? Yeah. I used to watch that when I was a kid. Kilbourne Ave. Let's make this right on Kilbourne Ave and go around the block. I think I seen some ambience around the corner. Let's stop here. And make this right. We got some green space over here on my left. Wow, with some overgrown weeds. Oh, we got speed bumps right here in the middle of the street too. Yo, these ain't even speed bumps. These are speed mountains. Yo, biggest speed bump I've ever been on in my life. Yo, that joint was crazy. Maypole. Let's make this right on Maypole. Yo, they got a giant, what's that, a purple gorilla on my left-hand side? Yeah, they got like a purple gorilla blow up on my left. Yo, these speed bumps are no joke, bro. These speed bumps are crazy. Some people on my right, it looks like they're working on a garden. Passing Kenneth. Maypole and Kenneth. It looks like we got buildings on my left that are abandoned. Yeah, I saw one that was all boarded up. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Just went over one of them speed bumps. Got a gentleman right here cruising on the Debo bike. He got the female's road bike. So the female frame is cut lower so that the female can get on. The male frame is cut higher. So that frame was cut lower. So that was a female's bike. It's just in green. All right, let's make this right. So I don't know if you guys noticed, I just went from going left and right to I'm just going to randomly drive to areas that look like there's people hanging out, chilling, you know what I mean? So we got a couple homies over here on my left parked up. The houses almost look like row style housing, but some of them are separated. See 2-story homes. We're approaching West End Ave. West End Ave. I'm going to make this left-hand turn. God is blessing. Proverbs 10:22. I can't make it right. That's a do not enter. So let's continue moving forward. These houses on my left and on my right, they're pushed away from the street side. They have front lawns. Let me slow down. I'm doing 15, but I'm going to slow it down to 10 miles an hour. They got front lawns, I would say about 15 feet in length. They got nice patches of grass in front of their property, like a huge green space. They got probably like another 15-foot green space in front of their actual porch. They got sidewalks, and then they got pathways that go through each green space to the street. So if you want to get to your car. All right, let's make this right on Keeler. We're on West End and Keeler. We got Bethel Church on our right. All right, so let's talk about some crime. The neighborhood's 21 murders in 2014 occurred at a rate of 116 per 100,000, giving this neighborhood the highest murder rate in Chicago. And check this out. This is a no outlet. Yeah, there's a no outlet. I'm thinking that thing kept on going straight. In a city that sees 2,000 shootings per annum, they occur in West Garfield Park at the rate of 411 per 100,000. Incredible, huh? If those mathematical numbers mean anything to you. So do not enter in front of us too. We came from left. We actually came from right earlier, but let's make a right again because we got no choice. And it looks like the schoolyard's full of kids. Over here on my left, it looks like a middle school. In 2016, the violence increased further with a total of 31 murders, resulting in a murder rate of 172 per 100,000. Additionally, at least 172 people were shot during 2016, resulting in a shooting rate of 950 per 100,000 people. So 21 people, I guess, per annum. What does that mean? Annual, or is that like quarterly, or what is that? 21 people, I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot. We're at Car Love and West End, but I guess based on the size of the community, you know what I mean? Because I think Chicago is one of those areas that's like us in Philly. They get like 600-700 murders a year, maybe 700-800. I don't know. I don't keep tabs on Chicago's murder rate, but I do know that it's one of those areas where a lot of gun violence goes on. Oh my gosh, this is another no outlet, guys. Yo, is this a no outlet, or is this like an alley block? It might be another no outlet. Let's see, can I exit left? Yeah, I think I can exit left. Oh yeah, let's go through this alley. So the demographics as of 2015 in this neighborhood, white people accounted for 1.78% of the population. Black people and or African Americans accounted for 65.60% of the population. Hispanic, 2.0% of the population. Asian, 0.34% of the population. Other, 0.28% of the population. There we got some graffiti on my right hand side. Nice piece. We did a little mural. So this alley led us back up to the main street, which I wanted to get off earlier, but guess what? We came right back on it. But I don't really have a choice. I'm gonna try to get more in depth to see more action of the blocks. Look, we got a mural, a picture of Tupac on our right. See how they painted Tupac? We got JLJ Muffler on our left at a mobile gas station. $5.19 per gallon for regular. We're at Washington Boulevard. Let's take this down a couple blocks and then make a right. No, it looks gridlock. You see all that traffic, the bus and everything? I'm gonna make a right now and see if I can make a left. We'll try to go to the south end of West Garfield Park, and then we'll try to go to the west end. I'm just gonna jump around. They got black White Sox Illinois tags in front of us. That's cool. Alright, we're approaching Car Love Ave. I'm gonna make this left on Car Love. Driving extra slow since there's no cars behind me. We got a Foot Locker in front of us on my left hand side. Now we got a green light, so let's just move it up just a little bit. This looks like a shopping strip, but yeah, it looks like stores on both sides. Got a lot of pedestrians out and about walking. A lot of the neighborhood residents. You got to share the street. So 2 cars per single street. I guess you got to just pull over and let one or the other pass. Now in front of us is a do not enter, so we're not going to enter. We're going to make this right hand turn. We got a lot of green spaces, a lot of empty places where it look like houses used to stand. Got homes on our left. Another one of them giant speed bumps. I'm telling you, that's like the biggest speed bump I've ever seen in my life. and allow these pedestrians to walk by. Oh, the car on my right doesn't look like it's stopping. Another speed bump. We got people outside on their steps. On my left, somebody standing on the steps. He talking on the phone. 2-story homes. Check out the second floor. The second floor kind of has like a balcony. You see it? I actually like that design. It's pretty cool looking. Alright, we're back at Kildare Ave. It looks like they're doing some demo work on my right hand side. Demolition work. So this neighborhood, West Garfield Park, based on areavibes.com, receives an F rating for crime. It's 426% above the national average. And you got a lot of homies randomly walking on the left, on the right side, sitting on the porch, sitting on the steps. Look at this Jeep on my left with the, what's that, the Ford Giados? No, they look like Ford Giados, but that's a big boy. Some nice rims. Silver on silver. That was nice. And they had a nice classic in front of it. And the Jag right here on my left with the same V rims. Whatever the brand that makes a V looking rim that's like a Ford Giato, that person must have owned both of those cars because they had the same style rims. Either that or they're friends. And they say, yo, bro, get these rims because them Jones hot. Everything inside on my right. That's what it's called, everything inside. It's a supermarket, a little food market. Coster Food Basket and Deli. It's called everything inside. So property crime is 358% above the national average. Based on areavibes.com, violent crimes in West Garfield Park are 769% higher than the national average. That's an astronomical number. In West Garfield Park, you have a 1 in 9 chance of becoming a victim of violent crime. On my right, it looked like they had, I don't know if it was like a, what's that called, an icy stand, or snow cone stand or something, because they had a bunch of what looked to be like, in Spanish, they call them piragua. It's like a little icy in the cup, and then they put the syrup in it. I'm going to allow this female, oh, she doesn't want to cross. All right, so I'm going to continue moving forward. I was going to give her the opportunity to cross, but she went behind the vehicle. Yeah, it looked like they were selling probably snow cones. Listen to this next detail provided by areavibes.com. Listen, this is why I'm laughing. West Garfield Park is safer than 0% of the cities in Illinois. It's funny how they put 0%. They should have just put, there isn't a safer, or no. Let me see, how would you have phrased it? Safer than 0% of the cities. Every city in the state of Illinois is safer than Garfield Park. I don't know how you would phrase that. But why did they put 0%? We're at Monroe. Should we make a left, make a right? Let's make a right, because I think this is where the business strip was at that I was telling y'all. Maybe I'll go through the business strip in case somebody sees a store they used to shop at when they was a kid or whatever. All right, we're at Kenton, Madison, and Kenton. We got West Side Learning Center across the street on my left-hand side, Malcolm X College. One of the city colleges of Chicago. We're next to the 20 bus stop. Let's make this right-hand turn. We're now in Madison. You can see somewhat of the downtown skyline directly in front of us. We're at Madison and Kenton. Open to the public, Dearborn Wholesale Grocers. Wow, wholesale grocers. Meaning you could get groceries for the low, unless it's only for businesses. Now, if they offer that to the families, then that's a good resource, you know? A Midwest gas station on the left. We're at Kilbourne and Madison Street. Year over year, crime in Chicago has not changed. So Garfield Park receives a 57 livability score, which basically says poor livability score on areavibes.com. A 57 is considered a low score. Ouch. D's Style World Universe on our left, Reach for the Star Kids, B&B Madison Entertainment on our left, King's Hardware on our right, Noble Graphics on our left. Yo, that white El Azteca food truck ate the red light too. Passing Costner. We got the Pentecost Upper Room Firehouse on our right, next to the 20 bus stop on our right, bunch of graffiti on our right. We're on the main street, guys. The cars behind me are trying to go fast. I'm gonna probably go like 2 more blocks and then make a right. There's no right here? What? There's no... Oh, because it's a one-way. All right, I'm about to say. They had a no right turn sign. We got a dollar store on our right. Check out the poles on this commercial strip right here. Ouch. Bumpy streets. Ouch. Horrible streets. United States Post Office on our left. Quick Mart on our left. Passing Keeler Ave. Got some graffiti on my left-hand side on top of that building. You can see it up against the wall. Garfield Counseling Center on our left. Ooh, she came straight out the car, bro. Car love. Alright, this is that Foot Locker we passed earlier on my right. There's a lot of people double parking here. They're actually parking on the bicycle lane. And then she left her door wide open, bro. See, people don't know that they take away the probability of getting a good case when it comes to insurance claims when you do something like that. If you double park in the street and you're blocking a bike lane and you left your door wide open, somebody drives by, and even if they intentionally hit it because they're having a bad day, 9 times out of 10 the insurance is going to favor them because you were double parked and you were blocking a bicycle lane and your door was wide open. I've seen that happen before, but in Philly, a bus took off a whole door, a SEPTA bus. The 57 was going up Front Street on like front and right before Front and Allegheny, right after Front and Wishart, and somebody opened up the door. She opened up her door, and boom, the SEPTA bus took the damn door. Old-fashioned donuts on our left. We're at Monroe and Pulaski. Looks like we got students on our left. They're probably getting out of school. This is Chicago Public Library on our left-hand side. We got a lot of walkers here, guys. A lot of ambience. Let's stop at Wilcox Street. There's a stop sign here. We got Hair for Less on my left-hand side. Glue-ins, $35 and up. Sew-ins, $65 and up. Appealing microblading, wax, mink, lashes, eyebrows, and more. You got a coffee shop on my left-hand side. Let's make this right on Adams because we're back on another one of these fast streets. I'm just trying to cruise. So remember we talked about the 57 livability score? West Garfield is ranked number 61 in Chicago. So if you had a choice and 60 other choices didn't work out for you, this is number 61 where they recommend you should move to. And it's also number 61 ranked neighborhood in Illinois in the whole state. But it ranks better than 13% of the areas. So that's kind of like an oxymoron. That's kind of confusing because it's like earlier there was like 0% cities are safer or something of that nature. What I said earlier, that sentence I was trying to recompose when I was trying to reverse engineer. We're at Carlove and Adams, and now it's saying that it ranks better than 13% of other areas. So are those 13% other areas worse? You know what I mean? We got porches, we got bricks, we got stucco, we got the big stones. We got some interesting crowns. We got a lot of grass on the sidewalk. For it being the hood, they got a lot of greenery. We got abandoned house on my right. It didn't occur to me until I started traveling across the country. when I used to shoot videos in my area of Philly, or just in general Philadelphia, like my hometown, whatever. And I would go through some of the hoods. They'd be like, Tune, where's all the grass? Tune, where's all the greenery? Tune, it's just like concrete. You don't, it looks miserable. I ain't never know that there was neighborhoods like this that were full of luscious grass all along the sidewalk. I mean, I knew like in Northeast Philly, like we got a couple neighborhoods with some grass, but there's been a handful of hoods, like hoods that I went through across the country, and they look beautiful because of the grass and the flowers and all that stuff. Solomon's Temple on our right. That's a Church of God in Christ. Yo, these speed bumps are huge, but then again, that's because there's a school right here on my left-hand side called Goldblatt Elementary. Yo, this building's closed right here on my left. The first building on my left, you see it's boarded up? Goldblatt Elementary School. Got a gentleman on my right-hand side with one of those sun hats, the sun caps with the visors around it. We got a whole bunch of people over here chilling on my left-hand side, too. Oh, that school is abandoned, bro. We got a bunch of people hanging out here on my left, but the school's abandoned, so that's why everybody's hanging outside of it. He waved, so that's cool. The old head waved. Old head drove by, and as he was driving by, he waved. Indiana tags on my right, because we're right next to Indiana. So West Garfield Park is 1% more expensive than the U.S. average. The median home value here in West Garfield Park is $140,887, which is 24% lower than the U.S. average. High school graduation rates, they receive an F rating. High school grad rates are 67%. 20% lower than the United States average. I'm going to allow this gentleman to cross the street. Whoa, bro. This Honda Pilot was out. They ain't got a stop sign. They was doing like 100, bro. No, probably not like 100. Probably like 30. Yo, there's an abandoned building right here on the corner. 4359 Adams, Chicago, Illinois. You can Google the address. 4359, it's abandoned. I don't know if it's for sale, but you could probably see what an abandoned building is going for. They got Hefferon Elementary School on my right-hand side. Hefferon, like a heifer, but with, like if the heifer ran, like if the heifer ran up the block, it's called Hefferon. Or I don't know if it's Hefferon. Yo, these speed bumps are drawing. Yeah, it's popping. There's a lot of people. I'm gonna let this gentleman cross the street. I didn't want to like drive, and he was gonna cross the street, and he was looking the opposite way. Then they'll be mad at you because you hit him. That's why you always gotta be alert. Yo, these speed bumps, bro, they got like 2-3 speed bumps per block. I mean, that's a good tactic, especially if people drive fast and then you got kids in the neighborhood. That's a good tactic to keep people driving slow. But something tells me that some people don't care about the speed bumps and they just go airborne over them. like a Tony Hawk ramp. We're at Kilbourne and Adams. Another one, you see? And look, there's another speed bump coming right after this one. So West Garfield Park user rating. Overall user rating is 68%. 5 total ratings. Only 5 people voted. Alright, so we're back here at this road. It looks like there's a plant right here on my left hand side. Some sort of warehouse / plant. We're approaching Kenton Ave. Kenton Ave. I'm going to make this left hand turn. We're going to go more south with it. Be careful. I got to look left and right because people be coming out of nowhere. So the West Garfield Park employment rate based on areavibes.com is 61% below the national average and they receive an F rating. Unemployment is 87% above the national average. So income per capita is 61% below the national average. Unemployment is 87% above the national average. Welcome to 4600 Jackson Boulevard. No drugs, no loitering, no littering, no horn blowing, no loud music, no car washing, no car repair, no soliciting, no speeding, no parking on the curb. Basically, no fun. Yo, let's make this left right here. They had a huge, literally, oh snap, they out, bro. Yo, I was just trying to come out of that block and they was doing like $1.50. Yo. We're approaching Kilbourne. We got some balloons on my left-hand side. Maybe somebody graduated, or is that an open house? Is that an event? What are they doing there? Child tax credit. Oh, they probably do taxes. So the balloons are going to welcome in, people who need their taxes done. Taxes are considerably easy to do, though. You can do it at home, online, or on a computer. Go to a library and probably do it. As long as you don't have a bunch of receipts. And even with a bunch of receipts, you can still do it yourself. It's just going to take a little bit more time. But you can use TurboTax. And I think the first handful of times are free. And then they want to try to start charging you to do your taxes. And guess what you do? You make a new email, you make a new account, and you continue with the free version. Passing Costner. Ouch, that hurt. Alright, we're at Kildare. Let's make this right at Kildare. Oh, it's a one-way. I cannot make a right at Kildare. I'll take that back. So the median household income in West Garfield Park, and we got a car flying by us, in West Garfield Park is 61% lower than the national average. And I'm doing 19 miles an hour, guys. So that goes to show you. Alpha Omega, MB Church on our right. Let's make this right-hand turn on Keeler. Like, I kill you. Remember Ahmed, the dude who does the ventriloquist act with the doll? The male median household earning, or I should say the male median earnings, are 41% higher than the female earnings. The unemployment rate in West Garfield is 87% higher than the national average. The poverty level in West Garfield is equal to the national average. We're at Keeler and Gladys. I can go straight or I can make a right. I'm probably going to make a right. It seems like these side blocks are popping more. Damn, I wonder if the whole city got these speed bumps. Or is it only like in this, like this end, like the west end and so on. Passing Gladys. Oh, we got a good group of people just hanging out on my right. We got a couple OGs on my left having a conversation. A couple people on my right out talking. Nice day. We're doing like 14 miles an hour. Can't creep any slower because then, then they're going to think that somebody trying to scheme. So 14 is a cool speed, especially with these speed bumps. Alright, let's slow down right here. I always gotta look left and right. And look left again. And maybe even throw in another right. Because then somebody come up out of nowhere. It has some one-story little homes over here on my left. Got a Honda Pilot behind me, y'all. I'm doing 13 miles an hour, but there's a Honda behind me, kind of speeding. It seems like every car that I get in front of speeds. Look at, they're about to pass me. I told you. Seems like and their tags are hanging. Seems like everybody I get in front of, bro, speeds. Everybody. They're like, move out the way. Move. Word up, yo. All right, we're at Colmar and Gladys. Let's make this left-hand turn. Be cautious, though. We got empty lot across from us. You see it on my right? A bunch of trash, a bunch of debris on my right-hand side. It says, don't feel safe in downtown? Try heading to West Garfield Park. The 16 police beats that cover most of the greater downtown have seen a total of 77 shootings so far this year, which is a triple number of the shootings compared to 2019. A Sun Times analysis found. Let's make this left-hand turn. We're going to turn to Van Buren. All right, this person stopped right here on the speed bump. They got a tail light out too. Do I go around them? Do I stay here? I don't know exactly what they're up to. And we got another car. I was trying to go around and we got another car next to me. He was on the phone. Just flew by us. I was literally just trying to go around that car, but as you can see, the car was just on idle in the middle of the road. The second I tried to go by him, the car behind me, instead of saying, look, he was trying to go by him, let me let him go. He on the phone, cooling, having a conversation probably with his boo thing. Oh, that gold car that was double parked in the middle of the street, the back window's busted. Like somebody broke into it. We're at Kilbourne. I'm going to continue moving forward. I'm going to make sure that these cars stop. We got some street workers on my right-hand side doing some street work. These are their homes on my left, homes on my right. They got porches. Some have closed porches. Some have open porches. I see a 3-story building on my left. You see it? Damn near almost 4 stories. Because it looks like it does have a first floor, second, third, and fourth floor. That's a 4-story building. Probably an apartment. So that total, however, isn't that much greater than the 62 shootings in a single 8x5 block section of West Garfield Park that comprises the city's single most violent beat. So they call it the beat. You know, when you walk the beat. Let's go straight, but I gotta be careful, y'all, because cars are flying left and flying right. Let me see. Let me look left. All right, there's still one more car. Let me look right. No more. Let's see, after this one, somebody made a U-turn on my right, and guess what? They're gonna take my slot. This white one just took my slot. Yep, this white car right here, this Volkswagen, they straight up made a U-turn and cut. Got a couple youngsters hanging over here on my left-hand side by the recycling bins. They're sitting under the tree, catching shade. We got people over here on my porch on my left-hand side. They're in front of an abandoned house. So on my left is a male and a female standing on the porch. The house is abandoned because it's boarded up. But they just on the porch having, I guess, a conversation, chilling. He's smoking. He's smoking a Dutch. I don't even know if they got Dutches here. They probably smoke Blackwoods. All right, we're at Van Buren Street. Van Buren and Kilmore? They're doing some, it looks like cement work on the left-hand side on that building. You see how they peeled off there's a guy up there doing some work. There's a car behind me, y'all, so I'm going to just move gracefully. All right, we're at Keeler Ave. Let's go up one more block. So the 11th Police District, which includes part of Austin, Lawndale, and East and West Garfield, had 105 homicides in 2021, up from 103 in 2020, and 74 in the year prior. So that tells us that probably during the time of, the lockdown and sickness and everybody, became confined to their own homes. That tells me that it says it went up in 2020, which was around the first year, and in 2021 it even went up higher. So that actually promoted people to go out and do their thing. We're at Karlov and Van Buren. Van Love Inc. Look at the corner store on my left. That joint looks so plain, bro. What? Oh, here. Gonna give you the right of way, bro. Let's see if this one on my left lets us go. I thought they wasn't gonna let us go. I'm like, damn, bro, it's harsh out here. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life, bro. Ouch. So Twista, you know the rapper Twista? The one that rap real fast? He's actually born in West Garfield Park. He was born and raised in this community. That's crazy, right? Twista. I have a homie that loved Twista. Shout out to 450 Lex. He know how to say that boy stuff word for word. It's double time rap. Double time meaning they basically say like double the amount of bars that a traditional rapper would say when they're on a slower tempo. But Lex got that, and he be doing the Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yeah, Lex and G. Shout out to Lex and G. Passing Congress Parkway. Ouch. Looks like there's a bus station, Pulaski Blue Line on my right. Passing Harrison Street. Ouch. Let's make this right on Fifth Ave, because Fifth Ave is the border. Now I'm going to keep it a bean with y'all. I'm gathering my thoughts. And it appears that, let's just use this neighborhood alone as an example, because I'm going to visit more Chicago neighborhoods. I'm not going to speak for all of them. I'm going to speak for West Garfield Park. West Garfield Park, compared to some of the hoods from, like, let's say Louisiana, like New Orleans and Baton Rouge and so on, West Garfield Park versus like certain hoods in Miami or even in LA, West Garfield Park has way more activity going on. Like people outside, and I can imagine probably before sundown, that's when everybody comes out because people hate the sun, and I don't blame them. I hate the sun too. I'm not trying to hang outside. If I'm outside, I'm gonna be like them young boys that we saw a couple blocks away. They was under the little shade. Or I'm gonna be like the first group we saw with the blue $50 Walmart tent. Low key, regular time, when it's not on sale, it'll be like $79 for that tent. But yeah, that's the type of person I am. Sometimes I can't even be under the tent when the sun's on it, because we actually got a tent set up where we're stationed at. In the Illinois area, there's a tent. We got one of them, the same blue tent that they had in the beginning. We actually got one. We brought it with us on the road trip. We're at Keeler and 5th. That's how I know the price. And we got it next to the RV, and it's been set up all week, but it's been so hot that I don't even feel like standing under that thing. Yo, I'm serious. I don't feel like standing under it, so I'll be in the AC. Yeah, man, it'd be too hot. But there is absolutely more ambience than a high percentage of the city. Look, there's a homie walking on my right, and it's a lot of young people, young folk. Some of the neighborhoods we went to, it did have people, but it might have old people. You know what I mean? There's some old people here, but it's a lot of young folk. Ouch, these speed bumps. Yo, these speed bumps. I'm gonna call them speed mountains. Welcome to Sumner. What's that, a school? Yeah, Charles Sumner Math and Science Community Academy. All right, we're at 5th Ave. 5th, spelled with F-I-F-T-H. 5th Ave and Kildare. Earlier I think I said Kilmore. Kildare, my bad. Kildare, ouch. So there's a lot of rappers that's from the Chicago area. There's a lot of them from Lil Bibby, Montana 300, Lil Reese, King Von, rest in peace. Earl, who's that? Earl Sweatshirt, Lupe Fiasco, Polo G, Juice WRLD. We're at Costner. Damn, they ate the red light too. That lady right there in front. Bro, I recommend whoever comes here and visits Chicago, Illinois, make complete stops and look left and right. Because this is damn near like the third person just in today that ate a red light and went straight through it at full speed. That's like the third person, yo. And imagine you taking the green because you think that you got the right of way, and they come and they clip you in the driver's side and pin you in. You know, probably injure you, or worst case scenario, they don't got insurance and now you're screwed. We're at Kilbourne. I'm gonna make this right. Got a female on my left hand side. I don't know what she's up to. She looks like she's scratching her ear. So this is right next to the freeway. Yeah, so you got Juice WRLD, rest in peace Juice WRLD, because Juice WRLD passed too. Wow, Juice WRLD and King Von were from here and they passed away. Twista, Common, Chance the Rapper, Lil Durk, and Chief Keef and Kanye West, just to name a few. Kanye West is from Chicago too. That's crazy, right? We're at Lexington. Kilbourne Ave in Lexington. I can make a left, right? Nope, one way. Alright, I'm gonna make this right hand turn. I'm gonna just wait till this car flies by. I'm sorry, guys. I need to take a sip of some water. Woo! Oh my, I damn near choked. I felt like something in my throat. We're at Lexington and Kenneth Ave. Let's make this left. Kenneth Ave is a dead end, so there's no point in going left on Kenneth Ave. So there's blocked crossing on my left and my right. Damn, I got a car behind me already. Sheesh. Let's make this left right here. Costner. We're at Costner and Lexington. There's a do not enter in front of us, so we got no choice. Let's go left. So we didn't cover the whole entire West Garfield because I believe you need more than an hour, and with all this traffic, it's not really possible to squeeze it all in 1 hour unless you do 95 miles an hour on each block. Then y'all won't be able to get to see nothing. But y'all got a chance to see a little something. You didn't get to see the whole West Garfield Park, but you got to see a little something. Remember, I'm not a Chicago native, so I'm sorry if you're watching, you're native and you wish I would have went through certain hot spots of the area. I'm sorry, I just don't know what's what, you know, but I try to do my best just to document the layout, show you guys a little something, relay a little bit of basic educational facts, which you can find on Google. You can learn more about the neighborhood simply by Googling. Just put West Garfield Park, Chicago, Illinois, Google, and you'll see probably articles and, you know, stuff like that that come up. Aspiring rapper gunned down in West Garfield Park, January 10th, 2013, known as Johnny Boy the Prince after he was gunned down. Wow. That goes to show you. That article came up. DNAinfo.com. An aspiring rapper. Passing Eisenhower Expressway, 290 East Interstate entrance on our right.